Right now what I'm gonna do is balance up the backings, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is link the backings to group number 2. So all the backings are gonna come to group number 2, and then from there I'm gonna start balancing. And then also what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get all these plugins and then put them into group number 2, just copy and paste. That is gonna save me a lot of time. So let me start by taking this to group number 2. That's what you do. Come to the next one, group number 2, and basically I'm gonna do all this to the end. That's a little bit of patience and we'll soon be done. So group 2, everything is just, all the backings are gonna be in group number 2. All the backings are going to go there so that I can work them out from group number 2. And here we go, we're almost done. Yeah, I record vocals, especially backings. I love to record them 4/4, like auto for soprano 1, the leading vocal is always 1, then autos 1, then tenor autos 4, tenors 4, and then if we have the high voice, then I do it once. So basically sometimes I end up having maybe up to 16 vocals, and then I try to find a way to balance those vocals. And believe me, whenever like I balance such vocals, they just come out in a beautiful way. The sound is just amazing. So it's one of the tricks that I use, especially when it comes to like backing vocals. So I'm gonna send the last one into the group number 2. Then this is the hard lip, like the shouting. So this one is just gonna be in group number 1, since it's like the leading vocal. So I believe I have, check, this is the leading vocal for the chorus. So I'm gonna send this one to group number 1, the leading vocal. And then now I'm just gonna do check. Everything is in group number 2. The backings. All right, we have done our checking. And now what I'm gonna do is go to group number 1 and then copy all these, save. I'm gonna save this preset as copy, and then paste. Come right here, preset manager, and then just come to copy. All of these backings are in group number 2. So this is what I do. Then from there I would just try to change them just a little bit to make sure that the backings go a little bit in the background. The backings are supposed to like are not supposed to have a lot of low end. I love to like cut the backings just a little bit, like to sharpen them a little bit. But all the same, let me first start balancing these. So I'm gonna put my arrow right here, but first let me listen to this. Group number 1. Feel like, let me mute this, the C1 gate and the RDS for now, and take a listen to this.
Muchifungo tabairishene vena vapepere no kumimbila bantu mwali mfumu kulivena ngevyo puna sira. Muchifungo tabairishene vena vapepere no kumimbila bantu mwali mfumu kulivena basalile ukomilo manya.
Alright, the leading vocal sounds decent. I'll still come back and work on it. So we are on the backings. And what I'm gonna be doing now is listen to the backings and find which ones I can raise up and which ones I can bring down. I'll come back and explain. I want you guys to be looking at what I'll be doing, especially the volumes, and I'll be explaining. Alright, our backings are okay. So what I'm gonna do next is just to pan the backing vocals. So these two, one is gonna go to hard right and one is gonna go to hard left, like this, right, and this one is gonna go to left. That's a good thing about one of the good things about mono recordings, that you have the privilege of like panning vocals. So I'm just gonna pan all the vocals to, these ones are gonna go to 55, and this one also is gonna go to left 55, right there. This is gonna go to hard right and hard left, and this one is gonna go to 45. This one too is gonna go to 45. The reason why is because I want all the vocals to like have be in all the speakers, like have surrounding and just spread in the speakers. And this tenor is gonna be, all right, there is 1 2 3 4, so there is 1 2 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Then this one, all right, this one is low tenor, so I'm gonna leave it there. And then I have low tenor again right here, so this one is gonna be like hard right and this one's gonna be hard left, 1 2. Then this female soprano, there is a female soprano, female sap. Okay, so since we have two, one is gonna go out, and but first I'll have to listen to them. So what I'm gonna do is take them to left and right, and this tenor is gonna be on 50, on 60. I mean, let me put this on 70, and this one is gonna be on 70 as well. Panning. So this one is called panning, and this one is gonna be on 45, and this one too is gonna be on 45. The autos are gonna go to a hard right, hard left. Then this one is gonna go to 45, and this one too is gonna go to 45 as well. So make sure that each copy goes to the same exact number, and this one is gonna go hard left and hard right. This one is gonna go to 60, and this one is gonna go to 60. Really, it's all about like shaping your sound. And this high is just gonna be, it's single, so it's just gonna be on the middle. So all the single voices are gonna be on the middle, and those that have a lot of backings are gonna be panned to create more space and more room for other for instruments and other vocals as well. So now that we have panned our vocals, what I'm gonna do now is start balancing this section right here. So here we go. So the first thing that I love to do is try to start working on the vocal, the backing vocals, which are a little bit higher. So the first thing that I heard is these vocals. So the tenors are a little bit high, so I'm gonna try to reduce them a little bit. So here we go.
Basalire, ukongilumbanya,
So I've dropped the tenors to -10. Then I'm gonna go to the next vocal, and exactly I'm gonna look for which one is a little bit high. Then I'm gonna reduce those vocals. So this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, I found it. What I'm gonna do is reduce this vocal, and I have muted C1 gate. It was cutting the vocals, so for now it can go out. So let me try to balance these two, and then I'll come and balance these two as well. So here we go. What I'm gonna do right now is just come to these two. They're a little bit higher, so I'm just gonna highlight both of them. And remember, both of them, don't do one by one because you might miss the numbers. So what you do is highlight them so that both of them can like be reduced. So I'm just gonna reduce them to a certain point where I feel like, okay, it's all right. These two are a little bit high, so I'm gonna reduce them just a little bit, just a little bit. Balance the vocals to a point where you feel like they are all together. That is what I'm aiming for, till I feel like the vocals are one. That's what you aim for. Or if the vocal sounds separated, then it means that they are not all right. So I'm gonna look for I'm gonna look for something that will make me feel like, all right, the vocals are okay, and now I can move to the rest of the vocals just by copying exactly what I have done to these. So here we go. I'm just gonna try to keep reducing the high ones, and try to, like, if I reduce them too much, then I'm gonna raise the volume to a place I feel like, okay, this is okay.
mafia yabo.
And there are these two male buckings.
Komero.
What I'm gonna do is just to reduce them, maybe bring them down to 5.
Nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire.
So for now, I'm gonna play from here, start from here, and then see how it like enters in with the buckings, and then from there I'm gonna try to move to this section, and if I feel like changing anything, this is why we are doing mixing. I'm still gonna come back if I need to raise the EQ a little bit or cut off something. I'm still gonna do it.
Pepere no kumimbira bantu mwali mfumu kulibena. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo.
Next, what I want to add is FX plugins to group number 2. So let me go to Sends and then bring up Reverb 32, and I'm gonna try to like increase it till I feel some spreading going on in the backings to the backing vocals, and to the backing vocals I'm not gonna put delay, so just reverb, because I just want to give them more space and just soak them up and wet them up a little bit. So here we go. I want you guys to take a listen to what will be happening as I begin to like increase the reverb. So here we go.
Mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Naine ulibena. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya yabo. Mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo.
Now what I'm gonna do is just try to cut somewhere here, and then also right here, so that I can maybe try to like reduce this one to -2.
Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya shinshimna munshta ya mafia yabo. Basalire ukumirumbanya nokuni
All right, I think the reverb is okay where it is right now, and if there is need for some changes, I'm gonna come back. Right now, it is time to go to the chorus, and let me just do this. Send the verse to. All right, already in group number 1, and this one is in group number. This one is in group number 2. Let me listen to this. All right, this is supposed to be in group number 1 since it's soprano. So let me start balancing the chorus, and basically I'm gonna do exactly what I did right here. So I'm gonna look for a vocal which is a little bit higher, and then for vocals which are higher, and then start from there, reduce them until they are together, at least together. The male autos are a little bit higher, so I'm gonna reduce all these 4 vocals. So here we go. This one is popping out, so it's an indication that it's a little bit high or it's high. So whenever you like take a listen and you listen to certain vocals and find out that there are certain vocals, backing vocals, which are a little bit higher, work on those ones, start on those ones, and your chorus is gonna just turn out to be nice. All right, I have 3 tenors, so I'm gonna mute this one and then allow only these ones to work for now. These ones are a little bit high, so I'm gonna drop them as well. And then there are these that I need to drop down. These are these 2, these ones right here.
milumba ngefumu yandi mukusekwa na mukupaka.
And then so these two are gonna be reduced. And since the chorus, this is the leading vocal for the chorus, so what I'm gonna do is go to the leading verse vocal and then copy this. Save this as copy number 2, and then just paste into this line of the leading vocal so that I can have the same effects. So here we go. So this one right here, which is in group number 1, the leading vocal for the chorus is having the same effects with group verse number 1. So this is how it sounds like. Next, what I'm gonna do is add a denoiser to the backings. So I'm gonna go to the backings and put a denoiser just down there to stop the background noise due to many backing vocals that I've worked on. Where is denoiser restoration, then denoiser. I'm gonna use Cubase's denoiser. Then I'll have to set the denoiser on medium. Then I'm gonna do the same to the leading vocal group. I'm gonna set my denoiser on medium. It's not too much, but it's just gonna get rid of that noise, and that noise is just gonna go like this. Wow, this is beautiful. Next, what I'm gonna do, let me get rid of this. It's unnecessary, and I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Now, what I'm gonna do now is to get this chorus and bring it right here. So let me just delete all these. This is the same chorus as this one. So just like I said, I usually like, if the chorus is the same, I work on one chorus and just treat one chorus, and then once I like it, I just copy and paste. So all this is just gonna go out and then delete. Then what I'm gonna do is turn on snap on. Once you've turned on the snap on, just come to, there is a blue line here, so I'm just gonna bring it back so that I can always put my chorus in time. So next, just highlight. I'm gonna highlight everything up to here. Yeah, and then Control D, so I can take my chorus somewhere here. So let me listen to this. This is the verse, and this is just something I was speaking on. So the chorus, and now what I'm gonna do is also paste the same chorus on this part right there. So I'm gonna delete this one, and then I'm gonna do the same thing, just highlight, and then so that we can have like a continuation ×2. So Control D and bring the chorus somewhere there. Let me play it. Now that I've done that, I just need to bring back the first chorus to where it is supposed to do. So I'm gonna do this highlight, hold control, so that I can move them together. Then snap is gonna be off, and then I'm just gonna take it back to somewhere there so that it can be cool. So let me listen to this chorus, and I also join in the listening all the way to this one. So here we go.
Sakurimwe esala poku chetekela imwe munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe ngenilumba ngefumuya.
There is need for this connection right here, so I just need to like increase this a little bit. These backings, they just have to be somewhere here, continuation, and then so that the chorus should not just like cut, but should have all the voices or all the ending parts heard like this.
Shino yawe mulewe ngenilumba ngefumuya nesala poku chetekela imwe munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe mfumu ngenilumba ngefumuya ndi mukusekwa na mukupakaswa nshami pontele yawe mulewe mfumu ngenilumba ngefumuya ndi mukusekwa na mukupakaswa nshami pontele yawe mulewe mfumu nesala poku isakulimwe nesala poku chetekela imwe munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe mfumu nesala poku isakulimwe nesala poku chetekela imwe munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe mfumu chetekela imwe munstesha kosanga shino.
And of course, don't ever forget to crossfade whenever you have cuts like this, so that all the vocals can be smooth. Whenever you don't do your crossfade, it's like whenever the plane finds where this line is, it will create a sound like, and you don't want that in your mix, right? Yeah, so make sure you come on audio and then come to crossfade, and then just crossfade everything.
Munstesha kosanga shino yawe mulewe mfumu tele yawe mulewe mfumu ngenilumba ngefumuya ndi mukusekwa na mukupakaswa nshami pontele yawe mulewe mfumu nesala poku isakulimwe nesala poku chetekela imwe.
And now what I'm gonna do is get rid of these vocals right here, backing vocals. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I think I have what I wanted. And next what I'm gonna do is work on the hard lips.